Scales. They strike dread into the heart of music students everywhere. Like medieval torture devices, they exist to torment the lives of children who would prefer to be outside playing. Scales are a crucial part of music that need to be learned and understood, but that doesn't mean they need to conjure up these images of dread. Hello and welcome to the SFMMusic channel. This is my 6th video in the Hitchhiker's Guide to Music series. If this is the first video you're watching and you're a beginner musician, I highly recommend you starting at the beginning of this series. I'll leave a link here and in the description. This video is about major scales and keys. Scales come from the Latin word for ladder. A scale is any group of notes. There are many different types of scales, but by far the most common is the major scale. The simplest major scale to play is C major. You can play it by playing all the white notes from C to C on the piano. All major scales have the same structure. This is to say that all the same sequences of intervals. Let's look again at C major. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C to D is a whole tone, as in they have one piano key between them. D to E is a whole tone, same as C to D. E to F is a semitone, they have no piano keys between them. F to G is a whole tone, G to A is a whole tone, A to B is a whole tone, and B to C is a semitone. And that's all there is to it. The pattern is 2 whole tones, a semitone, 3 whole tones, and another semitone. So let's start on another note to generate another major scale. If we start on the note of D, up a tone we get E, up another tone we get F sharp. Up a semitone we get G, up a tone and we get A, up a tone we get B, up a tone we get C sharp, and up a semitone we are back to D. So we see that if we start on a D, we can generate the scale of D major, and it has 2 sharp notes. When we play in keys other than C, we don't write sharps and flats everywhere, we just include them at the beginning of the piece. D major has 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp, and we write them after the clef just like this. Let's look at another example. Let's look at F major. So it starts on F, up a tone to G, up a tone to A, up a semitone to B flat, up a tone to C, up a tone to D, up a tone to E, up a semitone to F. Now, in this instance, you might wonder, why did I use a B flat and not A sharp? And the reason is simple. We don't reuse letters in scales. They always need to have the letters in order, and we use the sharps and flats to adjust. So it needs to go F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Now you should be able to figure out any major key starting on any note. So, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video and you want to continue learning about music, please hit the subscribe and bell button below and feel free to share or comment.